But no, it is not a Minecraft video today. It's actually this not lying. This actually just happened. Like, sorry I have to say it, about a week ago. Yeah. But like literally, this happened actually like a week ago. And in my opinion, this is the #1 bro code. And honestly, like I call like most of my friends, like, sorry, I was closing my door. I call most of my friends like my OGs, which are my homies, or bro, whatever you guys call them. But I call them my OGs, so I'm probably gonna be saying that a lot this video. But so I'm gonna turn down so you guys can hear it, cause while I'm telling the story, I'm going to be just kind of you know what I mean, playing blacktop. But so I'm gonna get the story. Start out like like you guys are gonna get it once I actually tell you the story. But it started out in the summer, right? So and yes, as I said before, and this is the #1 bro code in my opinion. So that it's like no, this is the #1 bro code in my opinion. So but there's this girl. I liked her, right? I liked her, and shoot, still do. And I when one of my other homeboys didn't know I liked her, and he dated her, right? So I mean, I was like, dang. So it was in the summer, and like, no joke, they did that stuff. Like, they dated for like a year or 10 months. So I was kind of like, dang, alright, so I'm not getting her anytime soon. So I went to someone else, and I know I'm not going to say any names. I went to someone else for a little while. Didn't really, so I stopped, right? And then now we're gonna fast forward 10 months or a year. So my homie, or my friend, I don't know why I say homie a lot. My friend broke up with like, I don't know how to, like, he broke up with his girlfriend, which is the girl I like. So I'm like, okay then. So that means I'm open, like, okay, let's go in. We're up. And then like, so like I'm sorry, it's hard to kind of for me to play the game and talk at the same time. It's kind of hard, so it's like, never mind. Sorry about that. So they break up, right? So now I hear about it from my OG. I call my OG because he's been like my friend for a long time. So from my OG, and he's the one who told me. And I'm telling you, I'm like, this dude, he goes from one person, so like he'll like the same two girls, like over and over and over and over and over again. So he went from this girl to this one, to back to this one, back to that one, back to this one, back. So he did that for like the whole school year, right? And tell you, this happened like not that long ago. So I have a pretty fresh memory about it. So and then next thing you know, like I said before, I'm sitting there like, oh shoot, okay. So and you're not supposed to just sit there and rush it. You gotta take your time. But then like that's what I was doing. So I gave it about a week. Like, well, I didn't. Well, not probably not even a week. Like, I would say about 3 to 5 weeks to give her some time to kind of rest over it, because you don't want to like rush her over that stuff, because it's something, especially because he broke up with her, so that is why I was gonna give her some time to rest over it. So about a month or so is what I gave her. And then what I didn't know is my OG or my friend, he's going behind my back talking to her when I didn't even know about it. And I have like 3 friends, so like, it's kind of like our squad of the school. Like everybody knows us, and he didn't know either. So I was like, "Yo, are you behind?" Like, um, so I'm still talking to her like I didn't know. So I mean, so like it's like he never told me. He didn't show like any signs that he was. I didn't even know that they talked. Like they're in the same math class, so I understand that. But like it was, like I don't forget. I'm still at the point where I didn't even know. But so we're hanging out over there, and I can like overhear them talking about like some stuff that like, yo, what like what? Towards like, yo, why are they talking about that? Like, so like me and my other friend, the trio, like the third friend of our squad, hashtag quotation marks, we were like, wait, whoa, yo, what are you doing? And then right, so we're like, all right, just don't pay attention to it, they're cool. And then like I'm talking, this is going on for like how many times? So we're like, yo, what are they doing? Like, I've never seen like a boy and a girl walk like that for like so long. Like, so then that's when I started to get suspicious. Like, so the next day, I'm sitting there walking with her, right? We're talking, like, we both like basketball, so we're talking about basketball usually. And then she sees my friend Bryson. That's his name. I can say his name because don't forget, don't put any hate on him because we're still friends to this day, right now. So don't put no hate toward him like, oh, yo, he's don't screw him. He's a traitor. But don't put any hate toward him. I'm still his friend. We're both cool. And also my third friend Evan. Yeah, we're all cool. So don't put any hate toward it. So we're all cool. But at this point, I'm like, so like we're walking, and then my homie Bryson, right? He comes. I'm like, and she goes, wait, I'll be right back. So I go, all right. So I'm sitting there waiting. 5 minutes later, I'm still sitting there waiting. Like, and this is like during like walk and talk recess. Like we have like a walk and talk recess, like about like 15, 20 minutes, 15 to like 30 minutes worth. So we're sitting there walking. So I'm sitting there for like 5 minutes dead straight waiting. Like, what are you doing? Next thing you know, I kind of like look back, and then never less or what, they're walking together. And I'm like, yo, what is going on here? So I'm still not questioning it. So I'm like, and they could be friends. So I just start walking with my other friend Evan. We're all cool. So like I'm talking like a few weeks later. Again, like I'm over at Bryson's house, right? So I spent the night there, right? Dude is texting her all night. I'm like, all right, yo. That's when I started to get like, all right, so yo, what is going on right here? I'm starting to get weird, right? Then a few weeks later, again, we're all over. Me, Evan, and Bryson. We're all over at Evan's house. Bryce, he ain't doing nothing but texting someone. We didn't know who it was. First time I knew who it was because he was showing me and stuff like who it was. And then, so we didn't know who he was. We were like, yo, what are you doing? Come on, like we're over there playing games, right? Doing the old homie, fun stuff. What you do at typical boy, night over. But never mind. Yeah. And he doing nothing but sitting there looking at his phone, texting someone. Don't forget, man. Yeah, So I'm like, yo. So we're like, yo, what is this dude doing? Like, don't forget, I don't know anything, but like I'm still like figuring out like where are they? All right, who cares about it? Just come on now. So we're alright. So we're still cool at the moment. I'm getting suspicious though, and so is my other friend Evan, right? So I'm getting suspicious. Then we all go over to my house, right? Again, never, believe it or not, texting someone again. Don't know who it is. First time, I don't. So I mean, first time it was the girl that I liked, So yeah, but at this moment I didn't know what was going on. So then it was right at so we're all me, Evan, and Bryce. We're all over there, right? So a few weeks later, yeah, we have a lot of sleepovers and stuff. So then a few weeks later, we're at school, right? With our, like 15, 30. It depends how long we get it. But usually it's like 30 minutes. But if it's like rainy and wet, we'll go for like 15. So, good, nice hot day. So like all three of us are walking together, right? Right? All three, like all four of us, because it's me, Bryce and Evan and the girl, right? So we're all walking together. So, me and Evan, we go to go get a drink, right? We come back and they already have across the field, like, and they sitting there all close to each other. So that's when we are like, yo, what is happening? Like, yo, we gotta start like, like we like, is he like, are they like for real? Are they like something? So we're getting like if they are, why hasn't he told us? Like, we tell all of each other like everything about us, like or like what's going on, like what's going on with each other. So we're like, if he is like, why he should tell us. So we're like, there's no way he can. But they were like literally, if you try to walk between them, you're like you'd have to be there like two. Like you wouldn't even be like, no matter like if you're the skinniest person in the world, you would not be able to fit through. Like they were walking that close, like a real couple would. So we're like, yo, what are you doing? Like so we're sitting there still wondering, like, what are they doing? Give it like a couple days more, nevertheless, right back. So this time back, like I'm like spazzed out. So I'm like, all right. So I still got the other girl, that I'm not with anymore to deal. She's sitting there still yelling at me, so I gotta deal with that. And then I got in trouble for something that was plain retarded. I guess I made fun of this girl at school, whatever. But so I'm dealing with that. Now I'm dealing with my homie, my friend Bryson. Like, so I got all sorts of things going on. Plus I got all this homework I gotta finish. So I got all sorts of things going on. I'm like spazzed out, like, like I'm everywhere. Like I got this and I got that. Now I got like this, like, but I'm just thinking like, like we've been homies since like what, like the first grade. I don't think he would do something like that. Like, no. Kindergarten, yeah, we've been in kindergarten. We all met in kindergarten. We've been, like best friends ever since. So that's just kind of what we probably like that old saying, like ride until we die. That's who we are. And that's what type of cool friends we are. We ride till we die. So like, you get what I'm saying, right? So we're still, sitting there again at our walk and talk recess type. So now we're at real recess. Me and Evan, we go to play some basketball. Like, all right, let's go play some basketball, right? And at recess, there's also an option of walk and talk. So if you want to do walk and talk again, you can go ahead and do walk and talk. Believe it or not, they're doing walk and talk together, which Bryson, he's going to be playing basketball with us. So we're like, yo, alright, this is getting like weird. Like, are they just like that good of friends, or are they something? Like, yo, this is getting weird. Like, we need to figure this something out. And so like, yeah, like before I, just get the truth, yes, I knew the girl very well. Like, I knew her since, like, what, kindergarten. We've been, like, I'm friends with her. I've been friends with her for a long, long time. So, so don't get act like, do you even know her? Yes, I do. So don't get all, like, offensive. Like, you don't even know her, so don't, like, yes, I've known her. She's kind of part of the squad, the squad too. And, like, it was kind of hard for us to, like, think of them, like, like, no. So it was kind of, hard to think of them as, something together. Like, so I'm still sitting. So, like, I'm actually, like, in class more focused about, like, me and Evan, we're more focused about them instead of what we're supposed to be doing in class. And we sit right next to each other. So we're sitting there, like, sneaking conversation, passing notes. So then we finally came to the conclusion we need to get to the bottom of this. Like, what's going on? Because my homie was like, with me, trying to get the girl I wanted, right? He was helping me, so, like, we gotta get to the bottom of this. And Bryson, Poe's been helping me. He hasn't been doing anything, which was also very suspicious to me, because, we've helped each other with all sorts of, like, I can't even name all sorts of things, right? Poe's been helping me too. And he never told me he liked the girl at all. So he never told me this. He didn't tell me any of that. So I didn't even know he liked her. Cause this is at the point I didn't know if he even they even knew each other. Like, I mean, well, they did, but, like, like, as they did like that. She was still part of the, me, Evan, and Bryson, friend squad. We've all known each other since kindergarten, but I mean, they were usually the two people, like, in, like, the friendship hood who didn't really talk to each other. So I'm still getting confused. Like, me and Ev, we're getting confused. Like, all right, so we're trying to, like we're like for real, like we're like some scientists in this. Like, we're just, like, for real, like, trying to, like, remember things out, like, over, like, these past 2 months, right? Like, yeah, like, we were just like, all right, so they're probably, yeah, they're just good friends. And that's about when they're doing things just by themselves, like, two, instead of, like, with all of us. And then they got weird to where, like, they're, like, not sharing conversations with us. So then they were like, all right, this is getting, like, all right, no, I'm not taking this. Like, we got to where, like, no, we ain't taking this no more. No more questions, no more waiting. We're getting to this right now. So again, we all spend the night. Again, dude's on his phone. I figure out who's texting. The girl. We both figure out. So he's sleeping, right? Dude gets a text. It says ILU, or ILU. And I don't have a phone. No, yeah. You can make fun of me all you want. I'm getting one, in May? So you can make fun of me all you want. I'm getting one next month, or, this upcoming month, May. So yeah. Make fun of me all you want. But, I'm like, yo, what the heck does that stand for? He's like, yo, no, I'm like, yo, what are you trying to say? Like, spit it out. I'm like, spit it out. He's like, yo, that means I love you. So I'm sitting there like, no, what? Are you serious? So I'm still like, now I'm even more, like, head shook. Like, I'm blown up. I'm like, yo, don't be playing with me. So, like, I'm the person who Googles everything. And sure enough, LLY means I love you. And no, like, the name wasn't Bay or something like that. It was just, her name. They had no her, it just her name. And then, like, so, like, we're homies. Oh my god, I broke it. But, I didn't finish though. But, yeah, so we go through, like, he told us his passcode. We all know each other's passcode and stuff. So, we go to his Instagram. And sure enough, her bio has Bryson heart after it. So I'm like, yo, So don't forget, this is at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So he's sitting there knocked out. He's sleeping dead, and he's a deep sleeper. Like, he can't hear nothing. So we're sitting there like, yo, like we're not like screaming. We're like, yo, are you for real right now? So then I put, ILU. I put 2, and she said, all right, good night, baby. So then that's where I'm like, all right, yo, all right. That I legit took that dude's blanket off. I 5-star. If you don't know what a 5-star is, when you like, it's like their bare back, you just like smack them super hard. I'm like, yo. He's like, what? Like, it's like, I 5-starred him or slapped him really hard on his back to where, he's like, ow, yo. He's still half asleep. I'm like, yo. And so in Edmonton, they're right there, like, he's sitting there like, he's still sitting there reading the text, like, I'm sitting there like, I'm sitting like, hey, wake up. And you just see Evan, he just sitting there scrolling down the text, and he just like, he's like he just got like flashed or something. Like, he's like, whoa. And like, he's going back to where like the beginning of the school, like, this has been happening since like, well, not really the beginning of the school year, but like, well, it was happening around like mid-March, and he went through all of those. But like, the ones in like mid-March were just like, hey, what you doing? Nothing saying. And then it was just a quick stop. But then when it got to like April, then it was like consistently, hey, what you doing? Oh, nothing, just chilling with whoever. Then it got to like real personal stuff. Like, then it got like to where they're exchanging addresses. That's when I'm like, yo, this dude like for real betrayed us. Like, he betrayed me, us, and I'm still sitting there yelling at the dude. He's sitting there like, what you mean? I'm like, what you talking about? You know what you mean, boy. Damn, I just got blocked. I'm like, you know what you mean. What you talking about? He's like, why are you on my phone? He's like, then like, as soon as he saw her name, he's like, yo, what is y'all doing, man? Get off my phone. I'm like, no, we gonna keep, like, no, we're not really keep, we gonna show you what you've been sending to her since, like, April? He's like, so what? Why'd y'all need to know? What are you talking about? We've been home since, like, kindergarten? You don't want to, like, I've told you all the things that I'm going off on him, right? I'm, mad as heck. Like, yo, you did that. You for real did that. And I've been sitting there like, yo, he broke the number 1 broker. I'm like, heck yeah, he did. He broke it. He, like, yo, I'm sitting there like, yo, we've been homies since kindergarten. You, like, I never done this thing to you ever. Out of all the years in all the school we've been, I'm going off on him. And Evan's sitting there like, yeah, man, come on, how you gonna do something like that? How would you like if he's like, well, I mean, it's not really my fault. And so like the next day I see him, and they're sitting there. Then it's to where like he don't even care no more. They're sitting there holding hands in front of us, and like, yeah, like teachers will like at our school will let us hold hands in front of teachers, and like they don't really care, but they just let us like get like all kissy. Like, they don't let us kiss, but they let us hug. They're sitting there hugging all in front of us, and me and Evan were sitting there like, yo, he for real did that. So like, I'm talking like, this girl she was like the girl of my dreams, like, for real. Like, she was bad, like bad, yo. Like, I'm talking since kindergarten, so that's why she was like, I was talking to her, or I was still talking to her in this month span, not how they were. Like, dang, like, I was like, not like heartbroken, like, oh my god, I was just like broke, like, and I'm still confused, like, so what else have they been saying to each other while they're, doing their walk and talk? So I'm still like, I already know that they're dating behind our back. But now I'm just like, so what else have they been talking about? Like, how long have they even been doing this? I'm kind of Instagram, looking. So yeah, I don't care. So I'm like Instagram discovering, Facebook and all that, and it puts like, flipping, and this is like relationship, you know, Bryson has been in a relationship with blah 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 for like, for a long time, since like what, like, I remember the exact date too. It was March 4th. Yep. No, not March. April 4th. My bad. Excuse me on that. April 4th. Yep, April 4th. So I'm like, you've been hiding all of this for that long? Man, we homies since. I've reminded him that every time. I'm like, we've been homies since, the kindergarten. First day of kindergarten. That's when we all, like, all four of us. Me, Evan, and Bryson and the girl. We've clicked for that long, so and we were all cool until Bryson, man, that dude, he screwed up big time. I mean, we're cool now. I'm still, mad at him for what he did. And Evan, he's trying to take his time, like, because he's still mad for what he did, because that's disrespectful. That's kind of, that's messed up. Like, yeah, that's honestly messed up. So, shoot, man, that's kind of like, yo, like, imagine, like, put in the comments below, comment below, like, if your homie or best friend that you've been with for a long time did something like this to you. The girl of your dreams that you've been wanting for so long, and he goes ahead and takes her, like, and behind your back without even telling you. Put that in the comments below, if what you would do, for. The funny thing is that she likes me too. I ain't gonna lie. She told me and I told her. So we were. She's like. So I'm not really. So I'm still kind of mad at her. Like, yo, I thought we was cool. And she was like, well, I mean. And she didn't really say anything else. She just like, well, I mean, stuff just kind of happened. I'm like, wait, what stuff kind of happened? She was like, oh, nothing sexual or anything like that. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm not, I'm like, okay. I'm just like, sure, okay. So nothing. All right. So I believed her. And she just showed, and she showed me all the texts, and I saw like a bunch of I love yous. Then the first one that shocked me, and they said, are we official? And it said yes. And then, like, that's where I'm like, dang. I'm like, dang. Like, it made me, like, sick to even look at those. I'm sitting there, like, I'm like, I wanted to punch, like, a wall or something, man. I'm, like, mad. You can't really be mad at her. I am, but at the same time, I'm more mad at my best friend for keeping that behind my back for that long. Like, that's messed up. Like, you can't be doing that. Come on now. So I'm still, like, a few days later, I talked to Bryson, and he goes, yeah, I know what I did. That was wrong. So I'm like, yo, man, what'd you do it for then? Like, so I'm still kind of, I'm not as mad as I was the day I found out, but I was, I was like, okay, I'm chill now. I can talk to him now. I didn't talk to him for a whole, like, school week, right? So I'm like, yo, you know what you did, man? That was wrong, man. We've been homies since kindergarten, since the first day of kindergarten, bro. First day. I'm still going off, like, you gonna do something like that? Like, even even Evan's mad at you because you would do something like that. Like, now it's hard to even trust you to even, do, it's hard to trust him. If we ever, like, tell him something like that, now it's going to be hard to trust him. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all cool. Me, the girl, Bryce and Evan, we're all cool. Now it's been, like, 3-4 weeks since that happened. So, I mean, it don't really matter. I mean, it does. But, the thing that, like, he said, like, I ain't breaking up with her unless you break up with me. And I'm like, alright, then y'all gonna meet together until y'all like 80. So, and plus, I'm probably gonna find a better one anyway. But ain't no one gonna be better than that. As bad as that. I'm just saying. She was. I still like her to this day. And she likes me too. And Bryce, he knows that. But I guess, that's how, life is life, and that's how it go. But yeah, how long was this video? Shoot. But all I'm saying is that the lesson of the story: if you have a friend, or like your best friend that you've known for since preschool or daycare or something like that, just be careful. They might be your friend, but they might do something cheesy like that. I've had other experiences with stuff like not the same person. I've had it, this is like the worst one probably. But yeah, man, I'm just like, be careful. Alright, they may say that they're your homie, which I know he is my homie, or AKA my OG. But they might do something cheesy like that, and I can tell he did that just to make me mad, cause I could tell, because just the way he said, because, alright, backtrack, because, I was still going off. I said, you did that just to make me mad. He said, not really, just a little bit. I'm like, but I still liked her. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me? Oh, I probably could have let you have her, I could have let you chill with her, okay, but no, you don't do something like that. But, yeah, that's kind of what I mean by, be careful, because they may do something cheesy like that, even if they are your homie for a long time. Just be sure, once in your lifetime, you're going to have some homie like that who's going to do something cheesy like that. Like, I know once in your lifetime, there's be someone cheesy like that, in your life. Once. That's going to happen. And I'm probably have many experiences like this upcoming, but that's going to do it. And for the story time, and again, read the description. Oh, yeah, and this is supposed to be at the beginning of the video. I don't know if I did do it, but I want to give a quick shout out to Mateo Gaming 08. He posts pretty good content, and he's actually at almost 100 subscribers. So let's try to please subscribe to him. His channel will be a link will be in the description box below where his channel is, and you can definitely go check him out. He posts some good gaming content. And so yeah, if you do like this could be a new series if you guys like it, but if you guys don't like it, be sure not tell me like, oh, I'm not feeling the series. But yeah, that's but if you are feeling it, tell me, because I have plenty more stories I can tell you. But if you guys do want to see more, sure to let me know in the comments below. I can be sure to post those. But my next My Career video will be against Clippers, which will be my NBA debut. And tell you, it's going to be a good game. Now I'm out. Peace.